What is going on, everyone? Scions here with the Everyday Grind, and I wanted to make a video of what we know at this time about the zones and areas we will be exploring in Diablo Immortal. The game releases on June 2nd on both mobile and PC, and I can't tell you how excited I am to get my hands on another part of the Diablo universe. Before we get started, don't forget to join me 5 days a week on Twitch, streaming MMOs and RPGs, and please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell right here on this YouTube channel. Let's get started. We're going to start right here on Wowhead. I found this obscure place in Wowhead for Diablo Immortal information. I really had to scour the internet and all the interwebs to get in there and find information about Diablo Immortal as far as zones go, a little bit of story. There's just not a whole lot out there. And if you've looked for it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But let's talk about the zones. And I wanted to start with Westmarch. Westmarch is a public central city hub. This is where you're going to meet all your friends. This is where your stash is going to be, from my understanding. You're going to do your crafting here. The vendors are here. Decker Kane is here. So as you can see, the standard pictures that right here that we've been looking at of Westmarch, I'm really excited to get into the game to see what the game has in it in the hub city. It looks pretty cool from the pictures I've seen, but there's not a whole lot of gameplay that shows us and showcases what's here. And that's okay. We'll get to it here in a couple weeks. But this is a huge world. It's a huge world. There are 8 zones in the game. Each zone has its own area to explore. One of these zones has 19 areas to explore. This is a huge game, and I'm not a mobile player. I can't imagine playing this on mobile. For me, I think it would be a little overwhelming. So thank God we can play it on PC. But you're going to go to Warthog. Warthog is the first place you're going to go, and you're going to learn about your search for the world stone fragments. Again, if you played Diablo 3, you've been to Warthog before. It looks kind of similar if you're looking at these pictures right here. Again, the pictures we've seen for several months. This is going to be really cool. Again, it's a swampy area. Looks like you got a cathedral right here, and that's all right. But this is where you start your journey. The next place we're going to go is Asheville Cemetery. This is going to be near the birthplace of Queen Ascilla, of course, King Leoric's wife, who he killed because he's crazy. Her tomb is here, so you're going to be able to go see her tomb. But one of the coolest things I've seen in all the information that I've scoured is that there is a haunted carriage that carries souls, I'm guessing here, and you're going to be able to take that on, and I would assume there's going to be some epic loot involved in this. This is really, really cool. Lots of undead in here. There's an ancient manor. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get in here. The next place you'll go, Darkwood. So we've been to Darkwood before in other Diablo games. What is it? It's Diablo 2, it says. So again, Darkwood, nasty vines and all kinds of stuff here. I believe that you will find a piece of the world stone fragment here. As I read on the wiki, you're going to go in here, you're going to fight a bunch of stuff, you're going to get your, I believe this is your first piece of the world stone, and then you're going to move forward. Again, as you can see, even in this text right here, there is not a lot that they're telling about any of these zones. So you've got your standard pictures here. We can kind of see what is going on. The next place you're going to go to is the Library of Zoltan Kulle. And this is really cool. Unintended. I love Zoltan Kulle. I think he's awesome. He's smarmy. He's a smart ass. I love this guy. So you're going to go in here, and this is a repository of the Herodrum. He's got a doppelganger in here that he made, a holographic image, and I'm sure he's going to be just as smarmy as he is in real life. You're going to go into the depths. You're going to find the secrets in here, and I believe there is a puzzle in Zoltan Kulle's library that you have to solve to get the power back on, because there are portals here that will take you to other places. That's a really cool thing. I like this. So I believe Zoltan Kulle's library is going to be some kind of portal hub to get you to places faster. That's really cool. Next, we're going to go to the Bile Fen. And what you're going to find here is more swamp. As you can see, again, not much here. Not much here. They're talking about ports and difficult for travelers coming in and out of the port. You've got some swampy pictures here. what I did find out is that I guess there's some settlers from Westmarch, and this is an island area. That's all I could find. So I'm just sharing with you guys the things that I was able to find, and this is all we got here. The next place you're going to go is Mount Zavain, I believe is how you say it. Mount Zavain has Zakharum outposts. It's got a house of a monk monastery. I believe the monk monastery is supposed to be the home of the monks. As I looked on some other places, that's not really true according to the lore masters. I'm just going by what this says. This seemed to have the most information, this Wowhead site. So I will actually leave this link in the description below so you guys know exactly as much as I was able to figure out. So you've got cultists here, you've got the goatmen, the Khazara. It's all here for you. And I believe there's another piece of the world stone here, but we're going to move on. Far east, the Chassaur Sea, hard to say. So this is in eastern Kyrgyzstan. It used to be an ocean, now it's a desert. There's demon nests here. You've got demon hunters here. You've also got some paladins here, I believe. The Amber Blades. Might not be the Amber Blades, but they want you to find the scepter of Fahir. And there's 3 pieces you have to go throughout this zone to find. And this is a big piece of your story. Again, I think there's a world stone piece here. I think. I don't know. It wasn't overly clear. But this is another zone. It's going to be wide open. There's a lot of demon hunters here. You're going to meet up with, what does it say? Led by Tabri, demon hunter. This could be a really cool zone. I'm expecting it to be a really cool zone. We're going to move on from here. The last zone you're going to get to, the frozen tundra. We've all been there. Diablo 2. This is where Mount Arreat was. And now there's just a crater left from where Bale just worked Mount Arreat over, and then Tyrael destroyed the World Stone. So this has got all the remnants of what Bale left over. There's a lot of demons in here. You'll meet up with the surviving barbarian clans. Your typical frozen ice zone. You will go to the ruins of Sescheron. That's going to be really cool depending on how they made it. Again, this is all I have of the frozen tundra. This is it. There's a couple pictures out there. There's not a lot out there. So we're going into like unknown things in the area. And I think that's really cool. It makes it really hard to make a video like this. That's okay. We've got just enough information to make us want to get in there and play. Remember, June 2nd, not that far off. You will also go and learn the end of the story. And that's when you're done here. That's where the end game begins, where you go into, you've got dungeons, there's a raid, there's bosses. They're going to switch up the bosses supposedly every month in the raid. Really, really cool. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell below. And don't forget, I stream live on Twitch 5 days a week. I'll be streaming at Diablo Immortal on day 1, hopefully. I will be streaming MMOs and RPGs. That's my thing. If it's got a sword and a dragon, I'm in. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.